Hello, it's your boy Tosanyu, and I'm here with Archive Stream. For today's stream, I'm channeling all my Christmas luck and all the luck in the past weeks for doing this gacha pull. Or gacha pulls, to be honest. It's not only this one banner I'm gonna pull for. It's also that one. So for Hiyori. And on the left, Misaki. And man, look at how beautiful the game looks. And the music also. Can you hear it? I hope so. OBS is saying okay, all green. I love how well presented Blue Archive is and how well designed. It looks, everything looks so clean and very positive, and look, the glow in her eyes, the animation, it has so much personality, and this one too. I think like Blue Archive, like the one of the most expressive games ever. It takes a little bit to get into it, but once you get into it, you will also understand the mechanics. The game is surprisingly really fun. I appreciate a lot of it, and if you get past the tutorial and read the main story of the game, you start to want more and more. But for today, I'm just gonna pull. I have enough for 200 pulls, like for one spark. The requirement for spark is like doing 200 pulls. I barely have enough for doing 250, not more than 300 right now. With the Pyrox scenes, the gacha currency in this game, to manage the pull. I saved up a lot, but if I can't get it, I'm gonna buy the stuff. I'm gonna buy this one here too, and let's see. For starters, should I get the tummy girl, or like the weak girl? He looks really cool and such, but there's a lot of mental damage, and her body is not in good condition also, if you read her lore. But yeah. 10 pull, let's go. First one. Arona, slap me. Okay, is that blue? A normal 10 pull. Ah. You can also sign. So I'm gonna sign manually. Ah, okay. Okay, it's a normal pull. You do a 10 pull. There's one 2-star guaranteed. It's like 1-star, 2-star, and the rainbows, so the super rare, the SSR are like 3 stars. I got like 8 1-stars and 2 2-stars. So like 1 blue, 2 golds. I got Marita, I got Serika. That's the SR, the super rare. Do it again. And she's slapping me. And if you did your sign, the signature ones can do skip, and then it will automatically do this, the signature. But usually I do it manually all the time. So that's a normal. It's a normal tempo. If there's single pulls, it's random. But if I do tempo, at least one SR character, one gold character is guaranteed. So I go always for the temples. It's like recommended to do the temples. If you are really, really lucky, you manage to get what you want with a single pull, but I wouldn't depend on it too much. Since Blue Archive gacha is really punishing. It's like one with the worst success rates. Still, the game is really enjoyable and beautiful. It looks really good. I love that. So, oh, that's a purple. So I got on super rare. Okay, I'm gonna sign manually. That's different. Okay. That's with the mouse. Signing with the mouse is like hard. Okay. That's not unusual pull. It's quite normal. I got like normal luck today. Even though many characters in some gacha games are like generic, you know, like the 1-stars, the normal rare characters. In Blue Archive, it's not really the case. Okay, maybe some designs are bland, but they all have like a unique personality, and it's like enjoyable to see them in the main story or like reading their story. What I got? Ah, I got Serika. A new student. Arbeiter. Part-time job. That's the word they got from the German Arbeit, work. So, compared to other gacha games, you can actually play visual novel-like, the stories of every single unit, so students in this game. In games like Arknights, to get more of the lore of certain characters, it's like just a wall of text, nothing more. You can just read. But like games like Blue Archive or like Precone, Redive, you can actually do like visual novel like. In Blue Archive, it's like really enjoyable for me because the way the story is written, it's like really fun and enjoyable to read. In Precone, it can be like that too, but compared to the anime, the gacha game is worse in presenting the story. What makes it like easier to process the energy and personality of the characters is like via voice acting. The game in Princess Connect is like fully voiced. Here, it's not fully voiced. It's like partially, but it makes it easier for going through fast. Since gacha games shouldn't be time consuming, you know. That's why they got like the energy system, so that you're not gonna sit there for like 2, 3, 5, 4 hours. Maybe like a 20-minute session. It's like normal. Oh, that's one super rare too. Wow, 2 in a row. I think my luck is gonna start to gradually improve. Because I'm praising the game so much. I'm promoting it, but I'm not sponsored, so it doesn't matter. I'm just sharing my love for the game. That was like a really bad mouse sign. Okay. It's a normal SSR Poto. You know, girls' characters like these remind me a little bit of myself in the past. very low self-esteem, you know. You can tell me if I'm in the way. It's okay for me to be here. So I really like those characters, and they're like quite cute. I read Haruka's story, for example, for the first character here, before Julie. And yeah, there's a lot of I recognize there myself. Of course, it's like overtuned, so you don't be like, yeah, that's totally me. But you can do something like the meme, like she's just like me for real.
先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。ゲヘナ学園給食部のジュリと言います。お腹が空いたらいつでも私に言ってくださいね。やあやあ。
Ah, okay.
会えて嬉しいよ先生。
I got spooked again.
今日もキャンディーみたいな甘い一日になりそうだ。
But I like her personality too. She tends to speak like in metaphorical ways, you know. And it's like really interesting to listen to it, to read it, you know. I like her. She's like pulling a leg on you, kind of. Then they add this kind of airhead characters. There are so many archetypes in this game. Gonna wonder. Okay. I love this game really. Even though I might be unlucky in the gacha itself, sometimes. In Blue Archive it's like really committal. In Arknights, it's okay. It's okay. Also, if I spend like money in Arknights, I get like more Google Play points. And those Google Play points can be like converted into the currency, into like virtual money. And this virtual money I can use to like pay for more gacha. I can use like the regular Google Play points too. But in Arknights there's a little buff. There's a buff. And Blue Archive is like normal, kind of. If I have like 500 points, I get like 500 euro. Not 500, 5 euro. But if I have like 400 points in Google Play points, 400 Google Play points, well, it was like 200, kind of. 200 is like 3 euro or something. If like 400 points, it's like 6 euro. So it's like 1 euro plus, kind of. But in Blue Archive it's like normal. So I'm gonna just use my regular money for Arknights. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Google Play. So, the 5th temple? Oh! The 3rd one! The 3rd one! Ah, okay. Okay. I think, the Christmas luck is going to be useful. I'm gonna do it more cleaner. Okay, the N. It's a normal temple too. Ah, Eroha. I like her character too. She's like one of the lazy kind of types. And be like, how did you come to this? I don't want to do this. And yeah, but if it needs to be done, okay, I need to do it. Kind of. She's a slacker, the character before, but the thing is like she's one of the most important roles. She has one of the most important roles in her school. She's like a Seitotachi, vice president or kind of thing. And yeah, that's like contradicts with her personality, so it's like interesting.
私が来てもよかったんでしょうか。邪魔だと思いましたら、いつでもおっしゃってください。
Even if there are like some characters you won't like, there's always at least one you're gonna really love. For my part, I like every student here. I love my students. I say my students because in the game you're the sensei, you're the teacher, and and those are like students from different schools. There's like many factories, factions or something. Yes, but there's not really a wiki you can explore. The game is like this, that you experience the content via the story, you know? So you can explore it for yourself. There are like many open art questions, you know? But the story writer of this game was like, experience it through the story. That's like really cool. It's more slice of life, the game, for some time. But when it gets serious, that's where the climax begins. It's like more light-hearted approach, kind of. If you watch like slice of life stories, actually those kind of stories that begin with it, like Gintama, you get like into it, like funny normal life, but one day everything's gonna change. And this game is kinda like that too. But it doesn't focus on like one character alone, like in most animes. It's like JoJo, you know? That there are like many parts, and this game, they have like volumes. It's like so cool. I think I'm gonna demonstrate it to you. Actually, I just wanted to do gacha pulls, but I love talking about Blue Archive.
今日は偉大なる方の降誕祭。経験にこの聖なる一日を過ごすとしましょう。
Also, the thing with this game is like, when it's like a special day, like a birthday, or like Christmas or Halloween, they have a like special line. Right now, Mari-chan here, she did say that one. And if I will come back later, you said has also a special line. So the story of this game, they're like replays for like shared memories, relationship stories. That's like the lore of every single character when you reach like level 3, level 6 of the relationship level, like star stories, event stories, you know. And the main story, like, it has many volumes. So, and there are like 4 volumes right now. It's like split into episodes, you know. Chapter 1. So arc 1, and then the second arc. So the volumes, the parts, the JoJo parts kind of in this game, they have like arcs, and it's like so cool. And right now in the JP, they have like the second arc of the second volume. It's not like they just stick to one part, you know, and then finish it. They the game makes it like in a way that it's not like repetitive and boring. And of course, some tactics, entertainment like Netflix, they store everything until it's done, and then they release it all at once. That's why like Squid Game became so like popular. But in this game, they do it like bit by bit, so that we're like hyped and are like excited to see more. And currently, this one got like its 4th arc. So this is like I don't want to spoil it, actually. Just read it for yourself. The story is like really hype, you know? Just on the pictures. Here's like regular day, and then here's like more action, kind of. And this one, if a character turns your back towards you, and here's like a little bit of suspense. And here, it's more darker color, you know. I don't want to tell it too much. It's like show don't tell. How Blue Archive manages storytelling. But yeah, I really love this game. Maybe you won't like gacha games? Ah, actually, yeah. Now here, Merry Christmas. Special message.
Merry Christmas, 先生。サンタとゲームは似ています。どちらもときめきをプレゼントしてくれるので。
She's the president of the game development department in her school. So that's why she talks about video games. She has a Switch here too, and if you look at her weapon, there's like Yandesh kind of. You don't see it here like that, but every character in this game wields like a weapon. So every character in this game, every student in the game knows how to handle a gun. And it's like the combat kind of, you know. When you look at this, it's like I don't know what this is. It's a grenade launcher. It's shoots like a rocket launcher kind of. For her part, Amigo, it has like guerrilla tactics, suicide tactics kind of, and sniper. Why I pull for them? First foremost, I would love to experience more about the characters, the lore of this game, but I can't have every single one since I'm like low on funds. I want everyone, but I can't get everyone that easily. So I need to rely on luck, and because I want to get everyone, there are like also events in this game where you can get like more gacha thing. If you look at the prices for like using gacha currency, it's like really hard. This is like 80 euros for like 6,600. But if you look at this one, which is roughly 10 euro, it's like 1,000, you know. And this combined, this times 8 is like 80,000. But the thing is, you can only purchase it once. And this like 3 times. If I could like do that 8 times, it's more worth. It's like more worth it than paying for this once, you know. But I can't. This game does it really smart, kind of, and the gacha currency is like really expensive. So what we like to do is participating on events like raids. It's like total assault, and there are like many difficulties. If you manage to clear it on insane, you get like more points to raise your students, and if you're especially good, you can get like the currency here. I'm like in rank between rank 1 and 2000. I'm like in the top rank, so I don't need to worry. But if I'm gonna be more successful, I can get like the gacha currency more easily. Also, if you read the story, if you play the game and you're like one stage, you get like about 20 of that too. So the progress is like really slow, kind of. Also tactical challenge. If you do tactical challenge, you can also gain pyroxenes. This is the PvP kind of. So for every day, if you're like rank 1, you get like, it's not much. You can get like the gacha currency, but it's not much, kind of. So PvP is not really worth it, but it's something, I guess. Also, if you complete a new high score, so if you are like ranked 5,000 and go like to 4,000, you get like extra gacha currency too. But that's it. The most efficient way to get gacha currency is like doing the raids, the total assault, or like wait for the event stories,
先生ったら
and then yeah.
メリークリスマス先生サンタとゲームは
So that's why gacha in Blue Archive is like really committal. Now you understand. That's why it's hard. That's why it's so hard to get every student. The prices are also not like cheap. But yeah, it's still enjoyable because I can't have everything. I have still a constant goal. I keep playing this game. Also like the story. So I'm gonna do the 6th pull. Okay. Oh, that's the 4th purple. Oh god. I love the game. But also hate the game, not the player, not the developers. Oh, that's a good tempo.
自警団任務の延長ですね
It's like I'm not a normal, it's a little bit
安全の
better.
ためならいくらでも協力します
Actually, it's quite normal. It's above normal.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか
Mid, maybe.
私がそれで今から何をすればいいの
You know, I do mostly Arknights streams. But that's just because of the reason it works better on my phone for streaming. If I do a stream from my phone with Blue Archive, the screen glitches. So that's why I couldn't do Archive for so long. But I do want to say, enjoy Blue Archive way, way more in every aspect than Arknights. Arknights, the gameplay is slightly better because you can use your brain power. But everything else is like easier there compared to Blue Archive. In Blue Archive you have to understand the mechanics kind of. And that's why it's like a really deep game kind of. That's why I enjoyed it so much. And there's also like a rock paper scissors principle in this game. So triangle principle like Fire Emblem. That's why it's like more deep.
試練が怖い時苦難に負けそうな
And
時
there's also like a meta.
私が一緒に立ち向かってあげましょう
Also in PvP, but PvP is like the worst aspect in this game, but everything else is like really enjoyable.
浦和花子です黒見セリカよ言っとくけど私が一緒になる以上真面目にやってよね
I could talk about this game all day because even my drawing streams I do mostly on my channel. I talk about Blue Archive, you know, but yeah, people are there for like my art and not like for Blue Archive, so that's why. Yeah, I wish I could stream Blue Archive more, but I think that's not interesting unless I do gacha.
こっちの言葉の方がより自然かもです自警団任務の延長ですね
Okay. Oh, let's go! Misaki, いらっしゃい。
美咲今は主のいない猟犬みたいなものだからリードをあげる好きに命令して
Man, that's so depressing. Look, her eyes are so empty. And yeah. A hound who lost its master. I don't know your command now. It's like really normal, but when you heard her voice line, her voice, the tone of her tone, it's like really depressing, kind of. But if you explore her lore, you will understand why. Also, look, her hand is bandaged, her neck is bandaged. It's not like for cosmetic stuff. If you explore her lore, she's like really close to suicide kind of. And the Arius Satellite School students, they are like, it's like pretty sad with them. So if you explore more of the lore, you want to take care of them. They need like hugs, foods, roof above their heads, and yeah, a therapy also. You can get like invested in every character in this game, and that's why it's like so rewarding. Like such a great appeal to this game. I love it so much. Und hallöchen Sniper-Stars. Ja, ich wünsche dir auch frohe Weihnachten. Nur heute ein Gacha-Stream, wo ich in 2 Banner ziehe. Gerade bin ich erfolgreich geworden mit dem ersten Banner, 60 Puls. Gar nicht so schlecht. Und es ist hier eine gute Charakterin. Sowohl von den Visuals, von der Präsentation, als auch von der Meta selbst. Also das ist halt schon gut. Und guck mal, die Visuals. Es captured ist fast ihren Charakter so gut zusammen. Das Game ist so toll. Na, Waifu Hunt? Waifu Hunt? Ist nicht... yeah, they're not waifus. You can be friend with them. Friend with waifus, but they cannot become your waifu. Also sie können Waifus sein, aber im Endeffekt von der Lore des Games werden sie nicht deine Waifus. Du wirst einfach nur befreundet sein mit denen. Bei dem Game bist du sowas wie ein Lehrer und das sind dann alles nur Schüler. So. Würdest du sagen, ich könnte was streamen, wo ich nicht gut drin bin? Ja? Ja, das kann... hab halt angefangen mit Tech. Im Grunde genommen kann das sehr unterhaltsam sein. Leute können schon unterhalten werden von Leuten, die sehr, sehr gut in dem Spiel sind. Aber wenn sie die meiste Zeit nur schweigen, weißt du, egal wie gut sie sind, ist das nicht so wirklich entertaining. Als Streamer ist es deine Aufgabe, zu entertainen. Also wenn du ständig nur schweigst oder depressiv bist und dann oder salty wirst und so, kann das schon deprimierend sein anzuschauen oder anzuhören. Leute im Endeffekt mögen halt Entertainment oder glückliche Leute, ne? Und wenn du halt viel redest und interessante Themen auf Lager hast und so, kannst du schon ein Game gut aufrechterhalten. Auch wenn du super bad bist, das kann ein Charme sein. Und man ist nicht für immer bad. War schlecht. Du machst ja auch ein Level up, wenn du Fighting Games spielst. Smash oder Tekken. Und diesen Wachstum mit anzuschauen, kann auch schon, wenn man längere Zeit schaut zum Beispiel, sehr, sehr belohnend sein. Lehrerschüler hört sich nicht so legal an. Ja, deshalb keine Waifus. Aber ja, im Endeffekt genommen, du kannst halt Streams halt sehr unterhaltsam machen. Ich werde jetzt nicht sagen, dass ich ein Top-Ranker bin in Blue Archive. Besonders gut, aber ich weiß sehr viel von diesem Game, der Lore. Ich liebe das Spiel. Und weißt du, selbst wenn du nicht gut in etwas bist, wenn du irgendetwas liebst und wenn Leute irgendwas lieben und du hörst sie ständig darüber reden, selbst wenn du nicht da intuitiv bist, bist du vielleicht so, oh, okay, ich glaube, das ist eine wichtige Information, ich höre mal zu und dann lernt man so viel an Zeugs. Und das kann auch sehr interessant sein. Ich habe Oshi gestern random nach seiner Adresse gefragt für ein Weihnachtsgeschenk. Oh, das ist schön. Random ist aber nicht, finde ich. Ja? Ich glaube, das war schon beabsichtigt, die Frage. Wenn das schon nach Weihnachtsgeschenk. Okay. Raid info. So, the rate, this game, is like not really big. The rate up. It's like not 1%, it's like 0. Da. You know? So it is like Hiyori. It's like Misaki. It's and their own respective banner. It's like 0.7. What? No. I got like successful with Misaki. The girl on the left side. A cool girl, but actually really depressing character. You want to take care of her. See know more about her. And Hiyori, she has like lower self-esteem too. She lost BL. You see, it has like so much personality. Er wollte Manga bestellen, um mit Mangas anzufangen. Mochte nicht, was er sich holen wollte. Also habe ich ihm jetzt hier gekauft, wovon er nichts weiß. Cool. Schon Ehrenmann. Check's ihm. Das ist gut. Ich glaube, selbst wenn du nichts davon verlangen würdest, ich glaube, wenn er die Geschenke erhält, wird er sich auch denken, vielleicht sollte ich Sniper auch was zurückschenken. Und ich glaube, so ein Geschenk von Oshi zu bekommen, so von einem Kumpel, so, auch glaube ich. Vielleicht nicht zu Weihnachten, aber vielleicht so Neujahr, vielleicht eine Woche später, so, mal gucken. So, talk a little bit. Sniper. So I'm gonna do my 7th book. Hiyori. I know a little bit about her too. Since I read the story ahead in the JP. There's like a YouTube channel that translates latest content of the archive. Like the story content. Yanagi Kaze. Really recommend reading there. Since the official translation and the Japanese that got translated is like really different. Not by a fan. Personally, I like the fan translation more, but when the official translation is going to catch up, I do tend to read the story too. The Arius Squad story is like really... I know. I also could write English. You can. I mean, German is like the comfort language. It's like the one that you have like next out, level 9000. But practicing one language, even via listening or like writing, can do wonders. So, 7. Okay, Arela, slap me. Okay, that's a normal tempo. You can tell when Arona is having that document in the hand, when the background glows up purple for one moment, it's like tempo, and also it has like a specific sound. But this one is pretty normal. Sometimes after you sign, it becomes like a super rare thing. But this time it's like really normal. Okay. Okay, maybe it's normal. It's not normal, it's mid. Like there are 2 extra super rares. Actually, I gotta skip. Not bad, not bad. Not do it. Oh, I skipped it accidentally. I actually wanted to show the animation, but once you see here, it's not blue, it's like purple. This one is glowing purple, the square thingy here. You got like a rainbow. You don't need to sign every time because there's like a skip thing that appears here. But I like to sign. I like to sign. Oh! Oh no, that's not her. I got spooked. But I did. But you know, I didn't have her yet. Senna was like made up in a banner a few months ago. She's a kind of emergency net, kind of, you know, when something happens. 112, she's like the one who appears first in the story of the game, kind of. And her character is like really interesting. Where's the cops? I mean the patient. Every time.
ゲヘナ学園給食部のジュリと言います。
But Senna's a good
お腹
pool.
が空いたらいつでも私に言ってくださいね。
Once I invest in Senna a little bit more, she becomes really important in like raids. She's like a healer, but also buffer. And buffing is like pretty important too, since you need to clear the raids, the tactical assault in record time. You need to speedrun kind. And she's like really important for that too. But I have like not enough materials for funds. So I might mute myself for a moment. I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. Even though I might be unlucky. Yeah, and the next pull again. I will keep doing. Will keep doing so. This game is great. This game is great. This is my love of 2022. My biggest love. Gacha's like one part of it, but I fell in love with the characters and the story. The story is so great. After you get past the tutorial, at the beginning everything is confusing, but I got into it because VTubers, Hololive English, got like sponsored by Blue Archive, and they did like a promotional stream. Not like one, like several VTubers of Hololive English. And because I also wanted to support those VTubers, I played the game via the link they provided on the description, and man, it's so good. Crazy Ollie, she presented the game also in her stream in a really good way. Like her Blue Archive stream is like my favorite, like her promotion stream. But now it's like my time. Okay, it's a clue. It's a normal. Also, it's not purple here, and this is doesn't square thing. It doesn't glow purple. It's a normal pull. It seems like a normal pull. It is a normal. But sometimes it turns into a purple.
小さいからって舐めないで。将来性はものすごいんだから。
At first sight, she seems like a tsundere, but she's small, you know. But she wants to be an adult, you know. So very fast. So every time you mention her height, or be like, oh, yes, head pet her, she's like really defensive. It's like cute. But her character is like really adult-like. At least she tries to be. So even those normal rare characters are like really interesting too. Character. So they are not like bland and generic like in many other gacha games. They are not fillers. They really have like depth. And man, it's like really well thought out, this game. Even though it seems like a certain archetype, you know. Game is great. I love it. Normal pull too. Oh, she slapped me again. I got like slapped 10 times today. Okay. Oh, this is not a good sign. I'm sorry. With the mouse, it's not really easy.
試練が怖いとき、苦難に負けそうなとき、私が一緒に立ち向かってあげましょう。
Okay. 100 pulls here. You don't see it really because I am okay, but here 100 pulls. 100 pulls. So we're gonna go back. Oh, okay. Now one more. I have enough to do the 200 pulls. Spark. Okay, that's a normal pull too. Gonna do this signature carefully. Okay, so
です。ゲヘナ学園給食部のジュリと言います。お腹が空いたらいつでも私に言ってくださいね。
But since I started Tekken, I think there's auch Smash. So, don't need to signature every time, you can skip. But I don't really like doing.
自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティの安全のためならいくらでも協力します。
Smash combos were really easy. Just the combo and do it. They can be like, for example, +2 WS +4 +1 WS. Yeah, it's really complex in Tekken. And the neutral game is like also like really important, since the advantage, once you can do the combos, can be like really detrimental for the other part. But it's like it's a risk reward, high risk high reward kind of. There's also like 0 to death in this game if you do not do the guessing game correct, since there are like really complex block strings in this game. But compared to like Street Fighters, it's not only left and right, you can also like move kind of around the opponent, so you can circle around them by moving kind of. I don't know if it's like, it's not like with the upwards and downwards like with the analog or like the joystick, but yeah. But you can move around, kind of, upwards and downwards, like circling around, to prevent yourself to get cornered. So like being cornered is like really bad, since you have your back against a wall and you're being comboed by block string by an opponent in front of you, and it's like the worst spot you want to be. So like neutral, yeah, is like important, but at the same time, being at a safe distance, if you're like a Zona character, it's like more to your advantage, but it's like it has a high risk too, kind of, from what I see. So that's why like some characters, some strategies like Guile in Street Fighters are like really can be kind of lame, since they crouch, so they can block like the low attacks, and if the opponent jumps up, go for an area attack, since crouch defenses can't block this. He can react with like an uppercut, like a Shoryuken move. It's like a flash kick kind of. For ground, he do like the flash beams. If you have something like that, it's like really strong. Yeah, it's called turtling. I understand kind of. I do not know the whole meta, but just from looking at it, I understand the concept of it. It can be interesting to watch. Like, I don't know about the players, you know, I only know the base. But once you understand the mechanics, you know, the depth of the game, I think as a player, it will be like really fun. It's like with every game. Once you're at the first sight, you won't get into it, even after you finish a tutorial, but once there's more time, it becomes really great. That's why I like, like for this gacha game, it just seems like a gacha game, but it has a lot of depth. Stories even. I only wish for Smash Brothers they had like a little bit more story. Since Brawl, we didn't got anything like that. Tekken, the story is not really interesting too, I think. You can do like story runs with every single character to explore a little bit more of the lore. But yeah, it's not great, but it's something. Okay, I clicked again. Okay, that's a normal pull.
最高のご奉仕をお約束し、ご主人様へのご挨拶といたします。
Okay, that's a normal pull too. Okay, that's a normal pull.
説明や解説が必要なら私に任せてください。
But slightly better than a normal. There are like really many different archetypes. There are like nurse, one looks like more soldier type, maid. She has the gaming headphones and the Nico ears with that too. The game has like really many different archetypes. It's not boring at all. So look at the characters and explore their the lore. And I say lore, but the lore itself is like enjoyable to read too, since it seems like a slice of life story. But you get to know the personality of the characters, and it's great. And the animations in this game, the 3D animations are like really good too. That's like one of the part play this. I really loved it. Okay. That's a better tempo. I still didn't got the SSRs, but this has like 4 super rares. I got like 6 normals. They're good. Also, this game, in regards of fan service, there's not much. It's like pretty friendly. Pretty friendly. Pretty much safe for work. The only not safe for work content is like the fan content, but that's not an official thing. Like Arthur Lane is like really yabai. And because its focus is on that so much and not on the story part or the gameplay part, the game becomes like less enjoyable. But this one does everything right. This game does everything right. I still play it to the day. I think I'm gonna play that game more on stream, maybe. There's like a certain raid content, or if I do gacha pulls. I do say I want to stream it more, but maybe like every time, once a month every time, since I need to save up on gacha currency. It's good that SFW. Oh, okay, that's a pebble. Yeah, of course. I mean, in Play Stores, all safe for work games are like a Play Store, but if it can manage to do it to be not safe for work, it's usually you can only get it via APK files. But yeah, this game is like beautiful. It does everything. So I'm gonna do my signature. And even the story is good. Okay, that's a good tempo. Some characters doesn't look underage. Some characters are like 18 years old, you know, or like above 18. But yeah. So not every character is underage in this game. Or not every unit. You know? As a sensei, you're also like the one adult. Or the adult. And oh. Okay. I got a spark again. But the concept of an adult in this game is like a little bit more in depth. You know? What is an adult actually? Is an adult someone who just turned 18? Or is there more into it? This game has to explore the philosophy of an adult a little bit more. So the lower part is like a little bit more game-wise, like from the characters, the factions and such, but also explores a little bit more what is an adult actually, you know? How does an adult behave? This game does it so well. Also, what is a teacher? This is someone who has like a degree and is teaching students like specific yeah, stuff like chemistry, English, math. It's not like that also. This game is like really great in that. And of course, we as the players, we are the sensei in this game. We are the teacher. But at the same time, I do not see myself as a teacher, as a player character. Since the story writer, he said, yeah, see yourself as the sensei in the game. But at the same time, the sensei in the game, when you read the story, when you explore the lore, he's so based in every way. He does the right decisions, kind of. And in a way, I cannot see myself in. But it's like kind of inspirational because so you can inspire to be that person, to be that based gigachat, kind of. Of course, the main character, the sensei in this game, has not a face. We don't know how he looks like. There's not official thing like yet. There's like a scribble. There's like a scribble version by Arona. That is the girl who slaps us every time. So this girl, she's actually somewhat of an AI, but she's like so humane, kind of. And she did a portrait of the sensei, but it's like not great. It's like more like Stickman with a face and some hair. That's it. That's like the only official art we got. Also, you can headbutt them. It has like a live 2D. It's like great. And also, if you explore more of the lore of the characters, via Momo Talk, you know, it's like SMS, you know, you can write with them. You can unlock the live 2Ds, and it's like great. It's like one of the memory things, and you can also headpin. That's a great part. But I usually do that here, because every time I come back, they be like, Merry Christmas, on like special days, or like Halloween, or like New Year's. They have a special line. But normally, when I go back, they be like, welcome back, you know? Okarina-sai. And I always love to hear that. In Arknights, there's nothing like that. There's like no death. Just gameplay and music. And when there's story of text, it's like really lazy. But this game does so much effort and everything. I love it. This game is made in Korea, by the way. Arknights is made in China. I'm not gonna say I have not a country bias, but I'm really pleasantly surprised. So. Korea Psycho. Now I'm proud. Of course, the voice lines are like Japanese, but that's like the normal procedure, you know. Okay. Yeah, I think Sniper, you told me you have like a little bit of a Korean background. I understand. Makaru. This character is special too. She loves chocolate mint. So she has a chocolate ice cream. It's okay, there's maybe like cherry or strawberry too in it. But like one item one item I saw like in one of the event stories. You know ramen, right? Ramen is like this fatty it's really high on fat. Like it's like some kind of fast food. But she did something. It just suggested something like chocolate with ramen. She was that serious about that. It's like really endearing to watch. Chocolate with ramen. It sounds disgusting, but she would eat it. The characters are so special. They are not forgettable or generic at all. They all have like something. Yeah, I gonna remember this girl. I gotta remember this character. And I look Mexican. Ah, yeah. Half Korean, half Greek, but something different. Yeah, I think that's like hard too. You go to Spain or like Mexico, and they're gonna talk to you in that language, but you can't understand it. Me for my part, I'm like an Asian, you know, I'm like Vietnamese, but the thing is like I can understand my language, my home country language, but I can't speak it very well. No, when people are gonna talk to me, it's gonna be hard to communicate. Or if I go to Japan or China and they're gonna talk to me in like their kind of language, I'm also not gonna be able to respond. Also, yeah, I understand the pain. I understand. Wakaru. So for your foreign language knowledge, only Greek. Okay, English maybe too, but Korean, it doesn't seem like it when you say it. Language learning is hard, but it's like really interesting. And it can make you smarter. Their brain expands, kind of. German, Greek, English. But hey, that's like incredible, right? Because you're trilingual. Trilingual. There's like the there's like this desire to learn more languages, but that is already astounding enough. I speak like German, English, and Vietnamese. Vietnamese not perfect, but people will understand me if I talk. That's like the most important thing. Also trilingual too, but yeah. That's great. But sometimes there's some certain accents, you know, when they talk like really, really fast. So they are, it's like a flash language. So this is not something I can understand. I do my best. So I have like enough for 100 pulls, 170 pulls. I'm gonna do like I will probably spark a here, right? A normal pull? I also want to learn like Japanese too, because I'm a weeb. But yeah. But I think it will take a little bit of time. I understand like 50% of it. And if I read like if I read like I can understand like I can only read the hiragana a little bit. Language. I don't know what this is. But this is like obviously Korean. And this is like Nihongo, kinda. But I'm also like interested to learn Korean, kind of. The thing is like once you mastered Japanese to some extent, learning Korean is like a little bit easier. So I think I'm gonna do this route. So I'm gonna be quartet, quadruple, kind of, quadruple lingual. Is the worldwide? But learning a language, mastering it, takes about 10 years. If you want to be like somewhat able to understand it, yeah, just learn vocabulary and don't care about the grammar. Like the fastest way. Okay, I'm gonna spark. It's a good temple.
白衣の天使があなたを訪ねてきましたよ。
Okay, that's the 20. Ah, I think my channeled luck ran out. I could only get Misaki. What's not bad?
ミレニアム学園
I got
乙瀬
like
小玉
those 20 pulls.
先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。
Those 200 pulls. 5 or 20 10 pulls. And 5 they were like super rares. Not bad actually. So once you reach 200 pulls in this game. Oh, can you see the mouse cursor? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, here. Once you reach 200 pulls, you get a pity. Pull. So now I can get her. And the JP, it was like 300. But after some time, they thought about it. Is it actually good to do that? Just let's lower it. And it's great. Before it got transitioned to like global, they were like the production team of Nexon of Blue Archive. They talk about how to improve the experience for the global people, and they did something like that. They're like some kind of indie. Approach that they like take care of the game and think constantly about a way to improve it, and they do it in the right way. But the gacha is still painful and like really committal. Still, I love it. Okay. If I'm gonna do that to get here, I'm gonna end the stream. So I'm gonna read the last chat messages. I have to learn a little bit Japanese because me and my friends want to go there. Most likely winter 2024. And Japan is like a good place to make like a vacation. Living there is like hard because the war culture and such. That's like the worst part of it. But for vacation, exploring konbinis, going to like to ramen shops or like buying like anime stuff, you know, it's like really great. Especially when you go like to Kyoto, you're not there for the weeb stuff, just exploring like the traditional Japan stuff, you know, how it was like back then with samurais, kimono, you know, when they wear stuff like that instead of the modern stuff, you know. Kyoto's a great place. Yeah, I'm gonna get ham on the anime stuff. And I wish you fun. Just wish you fun. Right now, we oversee people. We have to rely on like shipping, you know. Some goods are like only available in Japan, and every time I see like when Hololive they announce their goods, and they are like only available in like Lawson, Walmart, 7-Eleven, you know, those company stores. And me, who's like in Europe, Germany, be like, yeah, I can't get this. Yes, I'll die, you know. This one meme where like the old man's like shrugging. Yes, I'll die. This is like how I feel every time. Because those goods are like really, really. So it's like posters or like magazines, you know, and they have like the signature on it, and you can obtain it only via markets, but for like shipping it's like really difficult, and sometimes it's more expensive because the shipping fee is not to be underestimated. So for 500 yen good, for like €5, you're gonna pay like €10, €20 extra. That's not great at all. But yeah. I could talk about Japan a lot too. But I think I'm gonna save it up for an art stream later on. Not today, maybe. I only plan to do the gacha stream today. So, now I got the 200. Oh, I got lucky too.
なんだかんだで来てしまいました。これからも辛いですよね。苦しいんですよね。ですが、それが人生のようですし、仕方ないですね。日和です。よろしくお願いいたします。
So she seems like a really shy girl. You know? More introverted, so in the sense of, oh, she's just like me. But the thing, the line here, okay, I skipped it, but she said like, life is gonna be really hard, right? But the thing is, like, she's not saying it like that. She really got a really, really hard life. When you explore the lore a little bit more by the main story, she grew up in kind of a slum-like environment, and she was not alone. Like Misaki here also live in this kind of condition, and they had to fight their way up. They are so young as students, and you feel like sorry for them, want to take care of them, kind of. But if you go like to the relationship story, you don't it doesn't seem like that, you know? Right here she shows her tummy and she has like tears in her eyes, you know, and she likes this BL stuff, kind of, or like the magazines. But the characters have like that. Maybe you won't get into gacha because it's a gacha. Tutorial might be like long-winded and you won't get into it, but I love this game really much. And if you can support it, that would make me happy. So. That's it. I'm gonna end the stream. Otsukare, Merry Christmas also.